Everybody ready?
Yep, ready.
Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Bill Wiles. I'm the Knox County Emergency Management Director. We are here to talk about the storm damage here in Bering, Missouri. I'm going to give a brief statement on this incident. After my statement concludes, I will take no questions. Due to we are in the preliminary stages of this whole situation, I more than likely wouldn't have the answers for your questions anyway. But at this time, this is what I can tell you. At approximately 11:18 on Friday, August 4th, multiple agencies responded to Bering, Missouri, due to reports of a severe storm that had struck the city of Bering, leaving it without power and major structural damages to businesses and homes throughout the Bering area. We have no reports of anyone being killed or severely injured in this incident. There are 25 poles confirmed down at this time, 10 transformers damaged since last night. Ameren has reported that they have restored power to 50 to 60 customers in the Bering area, leaving 190 still without service. Ameren has 60 personnel on scene working as fastly and safely as they can with the necessary equipment, but they do not have a time frame as of now for full restoration. If anybody would like to make monetary donations, please contact the Citizens Bank of Edina and they will give you further information. If anyone would like to donate water and perishable items, we ask that you would hold off at this time, as we have a substantial amount of items at this time. If we are in need of more in the future, we will reach out to the community. I would like to thank all the multiple agencies who responded to this event. There's been so many that it'd be hard to mention, and I do not want to forget somebody. I would also like to thank the outpouring of support from this community and its members. Would you like to say something?
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Wells. I'm Sheriff Knoche, and I just want to remind the community in the surrounding areas that obviously we have a lot going on. We have a lot of first responders, and as he mentioned, there has been an outpouring of community support. So we have a lot of people in town that are clearing brush. We have Ameren here clearing power lines and a lot of things going on to restore power to the area. So I would ask that if you do not have a reason to be here, please avoid the area, okay? We don't need a bunch of people going around town and creating diversions for our power workers and our first responders. So I just would ask, please stay out of the area until things calm down. And that's all I have.
This is the Bering Fire Chief, Merlin Oberholtzer. Do you anything to add? No? Okay. Well, at this time, this is going to conclude my press conference and the statement. We will try to get back further once we get more information.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yep. Thank you all.
Sorry, how do you say your last name?
Knoche.
Knoche?
Yes, ma'am.
And then how do you spell your first name?
How do I spell my first name? C-A-R-L.
C-A-R-L.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Knox County Sheriff?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you all.
Thank you. Good
Thank
job.
you, guys.
Give me that.
Oh.
Good job. Good job. I'm still rolling. You want to be interviewed? I'm gonna stick this on you.
I'll just send him a text time on call. Yeah, because we need to talk to him about the disaster.
Okay.
Okay. So that's all I need to talk to him about.
Representative Sharpe,
Yes,
when did you get here?
just got here a few minutes ago, so it heard about it, of course, this morning, and certainly our hearts go out to the people here, and thankful to God that apparently no one was injured or seriously injured. So it's always kind of a miracle when these things happen, especially after dark, that we don't have that happen. So.
Just, just from the damage that you've seen so far, what are your initial thoughts looking around this?
Well, it once again just remarkable that no one was seriously injured, and we'll try to do what we can. And I know the community here, and I know several of the people up in this area, and when Joplin had their tornado, I remember we put together some money and whatnot for some a crew out of Knox County, especially in the Mennonite community, showed up down there, and I certainly appreciate their efforts. And I'm sure this community will pull together and help with this.
Yeah, and in case people watching don't know, I'm just going to say you're our representative,
Yes.
Great Sharpe, District 4.
District 4, so the 8 rural counties up here in the northeast corner. So we've certainly had some of this happen before. The Canton tornado, 20 years ago, I guess. So, and same way, it got down in Lewis County and went all the way to Canton and across the river, and only one person was seriously injured. So it's just remarkable that people walk away.
Can you talk about your process and what, where your job begins after you look at this damage and leave
Right.
here? Like, what are the steps you're going to take?
Well, state resources will certainly want this declared as a disaster area or a disaster event, and some of the people that the state has that we go to all over the country at times when we're asked, and the same way we certainly come here in our own state. So, and so it always seems like these things happen on a weekend, but that doesn't make a lot of difference to them. So I know I've talked to Senator O'Loughlin today, and we're going to try to mobilize what we can and help the county commission and the officers here, or whatever we can do to help.
Is there anything you want to add?
Well, our hearts go out to the people here at Bering, and we'll do what we can to help them. And they may not always feel this way, but property can always be replaced. It may not seem that way at the moment, but when people still have their health and still we're not seriously injured, so we're thankful for that. And anything we can do to help Echo, we'll try to do.
I appreciate you coming out here today.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So, don't want to take off with your souvenirs. So.